Unbelievable story. Unbelievable story if you think about it. Little Mikey. They said little Mikey, he was just here not too long ago. Either way, little Mikey, he's gone right now. Unbelievable story. Violence. I can't figure out why violence in Chicago is so rampant. It's like all the time. I mean, let's get back to it. Let's focus. I no longer have my old channel. I used to make videos about these individuals from Chicago. Why they believe in violence? Why do they feel like they be untouchable for whatever reason? Either way, R.I.P. Little Mikey, Jaro City. I've been hearing about that place for so long. Only thing I've been hearing about it is bad things. Imagine that. And bad things happen. Imagine that.
Hell yeah. So that nigga Lil Peach just ran, folks. Whoever's on that porch.
Hey, look, check this out.
Y'all wanna go through here? Yeah, we through here. Where the weed at? Let me see that weed. Oh, you like, yeah.
As you can see, it's so unfortunate the everyday life for a lot of these individuals in Chicago, it's an unproductive life. They say they run their blocks, and they don't. All they know how to do is terrorize their neighborhoods, terrorize their blocks, play around with firearms, talking about unaliving people. And then eventually, they get the knock on their door. They get the unaliving. It's a terrible thing. The worst part about it, they're usually young men. It's not like they're old. Imagine that. Is it hard for these individuals in Chicago to live to be old? If that's the case, that'd be a terrible thing. That'll mean there'll be no old individuals of maybe a certain color who could guide these individuals down the right path. I'm just talking, that's it. Only gang members. Some make it out. Do they really make it out? They do. And sometimes their children wants to be just like them. Imagine that. I want to be just like my daddy when I grow up. Daddy, I want to go to jail too. Imagine that. Son, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. Yeah, daddy. Everybody say you got to go to jail. That's how you know you're the man. You're about that life. Imagine that. It's a terrible thing, though. If that's how it is in Chicago, I don't know. Sometimes they go to jail. It preserves them, I have to admit. Because when they're locked up on the streets, they don't want to learn. I wonder why. But either way, let's get back to it. Life of a gangster. Is it worth being a gangster anymore? Is it worth being a tough guy anymore? Seems like all they do is pass away before they become old. Imagine that. They don't have to worry about retirement. Imagine you don't have to worry about retirement. You're going to pass away young. That's a terrible thing if you think about it. That's a terrible life.
So how Lil P get it just because he was in the vlog too? I just watched the vlog this morning. Cam Capone, he told me, yeah, look Mike bogus. Yeah, trying to be sarcastic, bro. But you know you a pussy, you told on Vaughn, bro, in a fucking interview, bro. And these niggas still letting you come around, bro. That's the police, bro. We don't do no police shit. This gate locked up to other.
Think so?
They said little Mike, he was locked up for so long. He don't learn anything. Only thing he knew was the streets. These individuals, they come up in the streets, they go down in the streets. Happens like that most of the times. Check out Little Mikey, all his friends, FBG Duck, all them other individuals, FBG Cash, glorifying that street life. Never talking about working a 9 to 5. Imagine that. Everybody wants to get that fast cash. Mess around, want to be rappers. Mess around, just passing away at a young age. That's a new modern day Chicago life. They say you can't be. Imagine that. What happened to Basil? What happened to Blood Money? Imagine that. What about T-Roy?
Yeah, so it's locked. Okay. We gotta go through the other one. They trying to take our shit from us. Shit, feel like some other gangway. Folks know. You got some shit in my thunder, you hear me? Stupid man.
Stupid man.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you in the that stupid man video with Young, man. That shit was fire. Man, that shit raw shit. Yeah, you. Man, Young finna drop though. Yeah, I heard that.
You would think that little Mikey, he was out, he was on probation or parole. I don't know which one it was, but either way, he wanted to be around the homies. These individuals, for whatever reason, they want to be around the homies. Imagine wanting to be around the homies after doing time in jail. Back on the streets. If you like this video, check out my next one. These individuals don't talk about if they owe the tax man. Imagine owing taxes. Nope. These individuals don't talk about making sandwiches at Subways. Imagine that. Imagine making sandwiches at Subways. Mess around, tell one of these individuals, go get a job at Subway. They say, what? You being disrespectful. Imagine that. Imagine tell somebody get their life together. They say you're being disrespectful. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story, Tell me it ain't so, but it is though. Little Micky from Jaro City, he's no longer here. Imagine that. He's from Chicago. Who is he though? This is who he is right here. I'll let you know what I think in a second.
Don't get that car now. He say, I probably word for word, stupid man.
As you can see, Chicago's a beautiful place, but these individuals, they acting like they grew up they act like they really grew up in the trenches. But in reality, they grew up in beautiful neighborhoods. They really do.
What porch y'all want me to sit on? I'll sit on the porch too. Folks know.
Okay.
You good, big bro?
Yeah, sure.
You know that. This shit legendary, man.
Yeah, it's different, man.
I just walked through my hood, bro.
What block we on now?
So this is little Micky right here. He said he could walk through his hood. Imagine that. Grown man. I wonder why he didn't want to walk to work. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have nothing to do with that day. He wanted to just walk through his neighborhood. I don't know. These individuals say, you know what, this is my block. Even though they own nothing. Imagine that. Either way, let's get back to little Micky. He's no longer here. R.I.P. to that young man right there. And the individuals who did this to him, they're on the run right now. Most likely they're not far away. I say they're about 15, 20 minutes away from the crime scene. Maybe about 12 minutes away. I'm just talking, that's it.
We on rolls, C200. We on rolls. C2nd, man. On Lil B.
This Lil B, this what Lil B used to roll?
Oh man, bad shit happened.
All through this bitch?
Yeah. Everybody hang right. This Death Roads.
Yeah.
Death Roads. This bitch smell like death. You can't smell it?
Yeah, I smell it.
As you can see, little Micky, he was about that life. Like a lot of these individuals from Chicago, they're about that unproductive life. They call themselves goofies. So it's fair to say they probably are. Little Micky said he could smell the death in the air. It's a terrible thing. These individuals promote violence, and once that violence comes knocking on their door, individuals have no options but to make videos about them and say, you know, why these still want to be in the streets? It's a terrible thing. They said, let's get back to it though. Did this have anything? Let's get back to it.
I smell it.
Smell the aroma? It's the aroma right here. Popping out. It's 3 of us, gang. It's 4 of us plus you. We gonna make sure you good though. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, ain't nobody else out here.
Like,
He can't do shit. What they gonna do? Can't do shit. It's speed hunt right here. I'm gonna nail you to the cross like Jesus. Don't play. He just asked for if he come down the block. You know, don't come out here when we out here.
They said little Mikey, he was in jail. He was in jail for about 9 years, probably almost 10 years. They said, you know what? He didn't learn much once he went to jail. It happens sometimes. Matter of fact, it happens a lot. Check my other videos if you don't believe me. If a whole lot of these individuals, if they don't get at least 20 years behind the bars, it's hard for them to change sometimes. So since little Mikey only received about 9, 10, 11, 12 years, whatever it may have been, it wasn't enough time for him to learn the right way. So once he was released from jail, he came back out to doing the same thing he was doing. Hanging out with the same people, not the same people. He switched up a little, but basically the same type of people. Imagine that.
Going house. Going house. That's why I shot my first vlog at. When I walked from Eberhard right here. Yeah.
It looks familiar.
It don't? It do?
Hey, it do. It look familiar.
That's that first vlog.
You know that? It's finna be a blast.
Okay.
Yo, this the deuce right here, this big, you know?
And I'm walking in the street, folks. Fuck people. Walking in the street.
Oh, Eberhard, so focused.
Little Mikey said that's his block. I'm quite certain he has no idea what the rent's going for around there. Imagine that. Imagine something being your block and you don't know how much people pay for rent. I'm just talking that shit. Was little Mikey paying rent? I don't know. I don't think so. Imagine little Mikey paying rent.
Jaro. Oh, let's say.
Okay.
We empty them bitches out. We don't play.
Right, this the building you was in front of right
No,
here?
that's behind us.
Okay, it looks
It's behind us. It's behind us. It's behind us.
You want to take through this alley right here?
Yeah, you want?
Okay.
It's a famous alley too. That's Eberhard Death Rose alley. It's a famous alley.
They said a whole lot of these individuals from Chicago, they say they know how to move in their city. They really do know how to move in their cities. The only thing is, they know how to move the wrong way. Little Mikey, they said once he got released from behind the bars, he should have left Chicago. You know? But unfortunately, a whole lot of these individuals, they're down and out as poor people. Imagine that. Imagine poor people. So he probably didn't have the necessary resources he needed. And he didn't want to get a job. It's fair to say if he was working 2 jobs, 16-hour days, he probably wouldn't have the luxury of hanging out on the streets. But these individuals, if you tell them to go get a job, especially 2 job working 16-hour days, they might want to fight you. They might think you're disrespecting them. I need to do what? I need to do what? And they might end up being a fight. They said little Mikey he got into a fight. And then somebody decided to pull out a firearm and unalive him. If that's what really happened, I don't know. It's a terrible thing to think about it. But they said what happened on the streets. Seemed like little Mikey loved to be on the streets for whatever reason. Maybe because he was locked up for so long, he said, you know what? I gotta walk the streets. I don't know. Either way, he's gone. He's no longer here. Like I said, the individuals who did this were only about 15 minutes away. That's it. Probably about 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's real member.
That's a real member.
They was just looking for us through the trenches, folks through the trenches looking for us.
Oh, you going back to Westwood?
Okay.
Yeah, though. I'm saying though, look, Mikey, like, what was the big, if you could talk about it, what happened like between the J-Main interview and now where it's like,
I ain't
fuck
gonna lie,
everybody?
bro. I fuck with J-Main, bro. That's what I'm doing right here, bro. Like,
For sure.
if Butter, bro, you cool, you doing all this gangster shit, bro, and you know you told, bro. That was my childhood friend, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta get.
They said little Mikey, he went to jail. He didn't change at all. Is that what happened? Most likely. Victim of the streets. They say it's hard to get out the streets sometimes, and that's all you know. There's a good possibility that's what happened. They said little Mikey, he was arrested, went to jail at a young age. So young, I believe he was a teenager. And then he came out, whenever he came out, late 20s, it was still in him. Imagine that. Imagine that life still being in you, not learning. But either way, happens all the time in Chicago. I mean, not just Chicago. You know what I mean. Let's get back into it. They said Mona Duke. Imagine that. Whatever happened to Mona Duke?
That nigga like that, the benefit of the doubt. At least you gonna tell me, cause I ain't see the black and white.
Right.
But I see shit though. Pictures and shit like that. You rock with me, you doing shit for me, send me little 50s and shit. I ain't need no money, bro. My people, you know, I'm cool, bro. So it's like, you doing all this, doing all that. For what, bro? You not no gangster, you not gonna harm nobody, you not gonna do nothing. The only thing you gonna tell on somebody, bro. I ain't going back to jail, bro. On folks now, I'm chilling, bro. I'm in the driver's seat, bro.
So what you feeling like it stopped?
Imagine that. They say there's a good possibility if little Micky, if he was still in jail a little extra time, he probably would have still be around right now. Is that the truth? Maybe. Sometimes being locked up, it preserves these individuals to live longer. Imagine that's a terrible thing, it really is. But it really works sometimes, it really does. I mean, so little Micky, like a whole lot of these individuals, you know, changing. Imagine that. Imagine people changing who they are. It happens, but very rarely, especially if it's from Chicago. All they want to do is walk around and they want to play with firearms at the same time. Imagine that. Imagine you want to walk around and play with firearms at the same time.
From what he said, you know, we did the hood vlog, that kind of was got under your skin.
Yeah, like he just, he doing this, he doing that. No, what really got me on him is when he made the video. He in the back of the car. We on 71st, 63rd next. I just showed look for enough from Jaro. What you show look for enough from Jaro? What? What you show? Fake ass chain, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Just made your mans run, gang. These the niggas y'all paying all this money for interviews. Pay y'all, man, I'm the real. This my shit. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Little Micky said everything belonged to him, which it didn't. He was a delusional individual. A lot of these individuals in Chicago, they be delusional. Down and out. If you like this video, check out my next one. So that's who little Micky was. A rough idea who he was. He said he was about that life. He thought he was. Maybe he was. But just like everybody else in Chicago, they really believe they know how to move the right way. But it's usually the left way. Imagine that. I mean the wrong way. I said the left. Not the right way. They know how to move, but they know how to move the wrong way. Till next time, they say crime no pay, but I see him do it. I see him do it though. And imagine that the individual who did this little Micky, they're about 15 minutes away from the crime scene. Right now, I'm just talking.
You made niggas duck it down.
Bitch, y'all want me pop a Willie on a dirt bike for y'all? What y'all want me do? Y'all want me get on a dirt bike pop a Willie?
You can pop Willie on that motherfucker?
Yeah, I know pop Willies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For that nigga, Lil Peach is real.
It's a terrible thing, it really is. I mean, Mona Duke, he's gone. Now, little Mikey's gone. I'm just trying to figure out who's next. That's a terrible thing to think about. Imagine that. Hopefully these individuals change. Imagine them change again together. Imagine them change, get together like what Larry Hoover was preaching.